Hi ladies, I'm Katie and today I'm going to show you how to make a ceramic bowl. You can really put anything in these, food, jewelry, whatever you want. So there's two kinds of clay that we're going to use. This is brown clay and it turns to terracotta when it comes out of the kiln. The other type of clay that we're going to use is this white clay. And the white clay turns just like a stark bisque white when it comes out of the kiln. So you'll want to pick which one of those two clays you want to use, or you can use a combination of both. So all of the clay tools and things you're going to need are on the tray at your table. We're going to share those materials. The first thing I want you to do is write your name on the Post-it note that's in front of you. Thanks, Avie. This is Avie, by the way. She's my daughter. Okay, so write your name on the Post-it, and then you're gonna get just right in front of you, a piece of plastic wrap. And the plastic wrap is to keep the clay from sticking to your bowl or plate. Plastic wrap, so frustrating. Okay. Okay, so get that plastic wrap, cut, and put onto your bowl. So you're going to need to decide if you want to build your coils and pieces to your bowl on the inside of your bowl and on the outside of your bowl. If you build on the inside of the bowl, then your bowl will have more detail on the inside. If you build on the outside of your bowl will have more detail on the outside. Let me get my example real quick. Avie, keep covering that up.
Okay. Oh, and sometimes it might be too short. That's
okay. So when we look at the example, I built this one on the inside of this bowl. So since I built it on the inside, I was able to add more of that detail to the inside, because I couldn't get to the outside because it's stuck inside the bowl. So if you build on the outside, then this part will have more of the detail.
How did you do the outside?
I'll show you. So Avie's gonna build inside her bowl and I'm gonna build outside of my bowl. So we're exampling both ways, outside the bowl and inside the bowl. So we're gonna start by making separate forms of your clay. And we're doing coils and spheres. So you can make other shapes too if you want. We've got some cookie cutters, but the easiest way to do it is to start with coils. So you're gonna get a piece of clay, and you're gonna squish it in your hand, and then you're gonna roll it out like you're rolling out dough for a pretzel.
Is that too long? Is this clay and hole up there?
I'm gonna keep your fingers apart, and as you roll, just slowly move them outward, and that's what's gonna expand your coil.
Like this?
So I'm gonna make several of these, all with the same thickness. If you wanna vary your thicknesses, that's fine too. So we're gonna start making some coils, and I'm gonna speed up the video. Okay, so I've worked out lots of coils, and now I'm gonna make some dots or spheres. Start by separating your clay into little pieces. And I try to keep those about the same size. But again, you can vary those too. You can get as creative as you want with this. Big dots, little dots, all sorts of different diameters of coils if you want, up to you. Okay, and then I'm just gonna roll those into a ball. Kind of just pretend like you're working with dough, but you're not, you're working with dirt.
I can't find any of my name.
Okay, so I'm rolling these into circles. All right, and I'll eventually roll all of those too. So now let's see how we start to assemble this. So when you want to attach clay together, Avi, what do you have to do?
Scratch to attach.
You have to scratch to attach. It's called scoring, and you're also going to use a little bit of water. Usually this would be slip, but since we're working with two different colors of clay, I didn't want to make like a muddy color of slip, so we're using regular water. And you're going to need a clay tool. It's up to you which one you want to use. There's needle tools, styluses, and clay knives. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start building around the form. Avi's building inside her form. I'm gonna build outside my form. So we wanna make sure that we're scratching to attach our pieces, putting a little bit of scoring to get your pieces to stick together. Because right now the clay is wet, and if you stick it together, it will stick. But as that clay dries, those are two separate clay bodies, so they're gonna come apart if they haven't been scratched and slipped. So, I'm gonna start building my bowl.
And you can also do like different designs. Like I'm gonna put my name in the middle and scratch to attach around it.
All right, so I am going to change this camera angle so you can more easily see what we're doing. Okay, so we'll use our clay knives to cut our quills down to the shapes that you want. And I'm doing this quickly because I want you guys to be able to have enough time to work on yours. See how I just roughed it up a little bit, and now I'm just gonna add other coils. I'm just kind of winging this here. So you get the idea. We're just building around our form and making sure wherever we add some shapes, we just rough up the clay a little bit. So that way it really sticks together. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed up this video.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, so I've built my form around my plastic wrap and my bowl. I'm gonna let it dry on here so that way it doesn't lose its shape. And now I'm gonna go in and add some more detail to even this out. You can use your clay knife to, I'm gonna cut my coils all to be even. And then you can use stamps to imprint pretty designs into your clay. So to do that, you just take your wooden stamp and then press it in to the flower. If you have rough edges, you can smooth those down with your finger like this. Add a little bit of water if your clay starts to crack. So I'm smoothing, stamping, and then I can also use my stylus to add other details. So think of it as like you're carving. So I could do lines, dots, lines. You can carve in letters. You can do it however you want. So I'm going to speed up the video and I'm going to decorate this and then I'll show you the finished thing.
Sorry.
Avi's working inside her bowl to fill in those spaces.
Wow, that was way easier than I thought, just to take.
Okay, so Avi's bowl, she's got everything filled in on the inside, no holes. It's gonna dry inside of the ceramic bowl with the plastic wrap, and then after it's dry,
No, don't take it out, don't take it
it'll
out.
be fine, I'll hold it. It'll hold its shape as a bowl. Very good, Avi. And then here is the one that I came up with. So here's the detail around the outside, and it's not perfect. Clay is kind of a tricky medium. If we had more time, I would spend time smoothing these out and correcting all of the little errors. But there's the bottom of the bowl. It's kind of silly looking, and then the detail on the sides. And as I said, whenever it's dry, I'll flip them. And I will take the plastic wrap out, which I don't really want to do right now, but I will. And then you'll have the detail on the inside as well.
Mom, am I going to be able to be in here? I'm going to have to go to soccer.
And again, I did take these out, but I don't want you guys to take yours out today. We're going to let them dry on or in the bowls. Oops. And then once they're dry, I'll kiln fire them. Can you help me? And you guys will be able to glaze them.
This figured, sorry, Mom.
Yeah, that's okay. I just wanted to show them how they come off. Cool. Cool.